Welcome everybody, I'm a music nerd here. In today's video, I'm going to be choosing my 7 most anticipated albums that will hopefully come out by the end of the year. Before we get into it, a quick announcement. I did a collab video with another fellow music YouTuber, MissLadySoul. We did this video called 8 New Funk and Soul Artists to check out. We'll leave that link in the description down below. Also, if you enjoy the content on this channel, you enjoy this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I've been seeing the subscriber count going up these past couple of days. The channel is almost at 200 subscribers, which is amazing. I never expected this to happen just a little over 3 months. So let's keep this channel growing, and here's to the video. First artist I'm going to be talking about is Kendrick Lamar. We've been hearing some rumors about when he's going to come back with an album. The guy has basically been incognito for the past 3 years. The last release, Damn, which came out in 2017, was the biggest album of that year, and he even won a Pulitzer Prize. Kendrick's been on a winning streak. He hasn't missed yet, and how is he going to top one of his most successful releases in Damn? People were freaking out about he's gonna come out with a rock album and all that stuff, and I'm like, guys, it's not like he's gonna be Slash and play guitar solos every other song. I mean, come on, we don't even know what that means, you know. I mean, everybody just calm down, all right? Kendrick's not going Lil Wayne on us, you know, fingers crossed. There's been some unreleased tracks. I don't know what that means, but I hope that Kendrick can put something out. Obviously 2020 has been a hard year for the black community, especially. I'm curious to know how he's going to respond to everything that's been going on this past year. He's one of our generation's leading voices in music, so I think we're all curious about what he's going to do next. The next one is SZA, and it's been a while for SZA. It's actually been, can't believe it's been 3 years since she's released her last project. She recently released a song called Hit Different, which it hit different. I've been hearing some rumors that she's been working with Tame Impala and Mark Ronson, which sounds fantastic. I'm a huge Tame Impala fan. You know, some of Mark Ronson's things that he's done, I mean, have been hit or miss, but I think that SZA is obviously trying to go for that pop audience. You know, she has some hits with Maroon 5, Kendrick Lamar, and I think that this next project that she releases is going to put her on that level of R&B pop star along with The Weeknd and Rihanna. I think she's gonna really aim to go for that level. I think that she's extremely talented. She is part of another fellow TDE artist, and I think that, you know, her emergence has really led to the emergence of other artists such as Summer Walker, Normani. I think that she really has crafted a lane for those artists, and hopefully she can come out with something just as compelling as Control. Another artist is a special artist of mine. I mentioned her on this channel before, but I'm talking about Rico Nasty, and she is planning to release an album soon called Nightmare Vacation. I'm ready. An album title like that should tell you what shit she's planning to drop. I've been a fan of Rico Nasty for a while now. I saw her on the Double XL freshman list and heard her ciphers. I like her aesthetic. She's been collaborating with a few people now, like Kenny Beats. Now she is releasing a track with 100 Gex, which, if you're familiar with their sound, is very experimental, very industrial, and I like it when she's on that type of music. It's very punkish. It really accentuates her wild energy and her persona. I think that she's definitely a rapper on a rise. She's a great alternative to what Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are doing. You know, this is a person who's unique. You know, she is needed in hip hop in general. I'm not just gonna say female hip hop, but in hip hop in general, we need people that are unique, like Busta Rhymes, like Redman, like Missy Elliott. Those type of people that can still garner commercial success, but just be weird as fuck. And I hope that is the same for Rico Nasty, so I'm anticipating what she's doing next. Next artist I'm going to be talking about is Brockhampton. I've been hearing some rumblings that they're maybe releasing an album by the end of the year, maybe early 2021, but hopefully we get a 2020 album by them. Their last album, Ginger, was definitely a bit of a change for them. They've been going through the breakup of Amir Van, one of their founding members. They kicked him off the group due to sexual assault allegations, and Ginger was kind of the postpartum depression from that fallout. You know, it's definitely the type of album that kind of, I don't want to say predicted quarantine 2025s, but it, you know, it kind of did with its sad, melancholy lyrics. I don't know what they're gonna do for this album. Are they gonna go back to kind of those like hyped up party tracks that they did in the Saturation series, or are they gonna continue this path through Ginger and just release more sad boy music? I think that they're a very talented group. Even though there's like 15 million of them, I think they have formed a very strong movement. They have a very strong cult following. I enjoyed Ginger a lot, not as much as the Saturation albums, but I am anticipating for what they're gonna do next. Alright, the next artist is Rihanna. Please, can we get a Rihanna album in 2020? I'm begging you. Yeah, it's been 4 years since she's released an album, which is been the same amount of time since she released, you know, between Unapologetic, which came out in 2012, and Anti, which came out in 2016. It took a 4-year hiatus. You know, think about this, from 2005 to 2012, she's released 7 albums, I believe, and from 2012 to 2020, she's only released 1 album. Now, I understand that she's been busy, she's now a businesswoman, you know, she's now one of the highest paid musicians in the world, but you can't just say you're gonna give us a dance hall album and just not do it. Like, what's wrong with you? You know, you're playing with our heartstrings. Obviously, Anti was a great success. I really enjoyed Anti. It's my favorite Rihanna album. I actually revisited recently because it's been so long since Rihanna's dropped anything, and I still think it holds up well. Whatever Rihanna does next, like I said, hopefully she doesn't go back to pre-Anti, just trying to go for the hits. I did a left turn video on Rihanna's Anti, by the way, that's in the archives, so check that video out. But I said in that video that she doesn't need to placate to the radio anymore. The radio placates to her, and whatever Rihanna does, she can do fucking metal, all I care. Like, she's gonna have success with it. Which, by the way, if Rihanna does metal, that'll be pretty awesome. Just saying. Alright, the next one is Adele. Now, we haven't heard what she's been up to musically, but it's been almost 6 years since she's released 25, which came out in 2015. And yeah, obviously she's been through a lot. She's obviously one of the biggest artists in music. Like, she can come out anytime and it's going to sell millions and millions of records. I enjoyed 21, didn't enjoy 25 quite as much. I don't think it kind of set the world on fire quite like 21, because a lot of people kind of felt that it sounded too similar to 21, but with a little diminishing return. I get the feeling that she's going to be doing something a little bit different. Just a prediction, just a hunch. It's time for her to do something a little different. Even Mariah Carey, when she started on her career, she did like all these ballads. By the end of the 1990s, she experimented with hip-hop, started collaborating with Old Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang Clan, you know, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z. I think Adele needs to do something, maybe it doesn't have to be hip-hop, but just something a little different, collaborate with other artists, other producers. Very unlikely that she'll probably release this year, because, you know, she's obviously probably going to want to tour, but I'm looking for Adele to hopefully just drop something by the end of the year. The last artist I'm going to be talking about is Drake. All that we know from him is that he is going to release an album by the end of 2020. It's going to be called Certified Lover Boy. Now, for me, I like Drake's rapping more than his singing. You know, his singing to me is just grating. I just like his rapping, and I've been pleading for years to just get a straight on rap album from Drake. Will this be the one? Probably not, but you know what? I'm gonna keep wishing and hoping for a full Drake rap album, because every Drake album that I've listened to, there's been some songs that have been duds, and when I go back and revisit those albums, I skip some, and usually those are the R&B simpy songs that he does, which I don't like. Now, some people do like those songs. I understand that. You know, I understand that Drake has to appeal to different audiences, but for me, I would like a full Drake rap album. He's obviously released some projects earlier this year. He did a collaboration with Future. He just released a song called Laugh Now Cry Later. Tootsie Slide went to #1, so he's been having a busy 2020, as usual, he released Scorpion in 2018. And look, you know, 90 minutes of anybody is hard to listen to, but 90 minutes of Drake, like, you're just asking me to, like, go into the insane asylum. I can't. So hopefully this next album will be a lot shorter, but it's Drake. Of course he's gonna be on this list. Whatever he does, I might not like all of it, but gonna be some decent to great songs on this album. Hopefully it'll be better than what he did on Views and Scorpion. To me, I haven't enjoyed the Drake project since, if you're reading this, it's too late in 2015. So hopefully he'll have a bounce back album. And that is my list. The 7 most anticipated albums that I'm looking forward to in fall 2020. Leave a comment below. What are some albums that you are anticipating or hope that will come out by the end of 2020? I'm interested to know which those albums are. YouTube recommends these 2 videos to check out after this one. Anyways, till next time, peace.